bullseye.
What's up guys, it's me Tyrox and welcome back to another episode of WWE SuperCard. This is episode number 52, I believe. I'm lost again now. I'm pretty sure this is episode number 52 and we're here for the ring domination. I was gonna say the weekly, but it's not weekly. It's every 3 weeks or so right now. But we're here for the ring domination. That's the main thing. Quick update, elimination chamber or top left corner if you want. Nothing changed, unfortunately. We're third in the league right now. I am in tier 3 as of right now. I've played a bit yesterday, used some of the ads on Wednesdays, of course, as I don't need them for anything else. Didn't use any of today's though, as I will try to use them for the ring domination. Now currently we've got 7 momentum slots, or tier 7 and therefore 5 momentum slots. I'm not confident that we're going to get this again, because I just don't see myself playing up to tier 7 again with ring domination, all that, and not having the ads. I don't see it happening. The team event in this cycle will also be Team RTG, which generally speaking requires a bit more ads than Team Ring Domination. So yeah, I don't think we can hold on to the tier 7 for much longer, but so far it's looking alright. The minimum tier 4 should definitely be doable. Again, we're just 2,495 points away, if I've done the maths correctly there. But the main reason why we're here today is, of course, the ring domination. We know that the event card is the Rusev. We are very well aware of that. That was, of course, the obvious part. Now, if I quickly pull up the other cards, as of my knowledge, the heroic cards are not confirmed yet. At least I've not seen them anywhere. I would like to, because of course, as I said, we're going to go for a heroic run most likely this time around. Now, if my internet is actually with me, we're going to check out the ring domination cards. We will indeed. So far, the monster is Kalisto, the Titan is Dean Ambrose, WrestleMania 34 Sheamus, Goliath is Roman Reigns, SummerSlam 18 is Baron Corbin, Gothic is Vader, Neon is Eddie Guerrero, and the Shattered is Shinsuke Nakamura, all former United States champions, by the way. I'm not sure if the heroic usually, if anyone knows if the heroics usually follow the same theme or not, feel free to let me know, because I actually don't know. I should have maybe watched that ad before we went live, huh? So we got one straight away. Side note, you'll see at the bottom we've got turtle matches, or not pig doublers, because as I said, as we want to go for heroic run 5 cards, I did what I did back in the day with all these saved upgrades. I used 600 on 75 bonuses, be it turtle matches and RTG, or in this case pig doublers on ring domination, just to get it, just to make it easier, or to make it possible to get 5 cards. It should be possible to get 5 cards, I think, completely free, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be good grind, and we don't want to overdo the grind. However, we would also like to get a Neon Plus opponent in this game. Neon Plus is better, but not quite there. Want to give myself the best chance of winning, so I'm going to be looking for the lowest opponent possible. So you should do that as well. If you back out, by the way, if you just go fully back, it'll reset you, or you'll have to go through the animation when it like scrolls through the cards again and all that. Or no, that's RTG. Anyways, you'll go through the animation, especially if you're on the second card. It's annoying because you start at the top, even though you've cleared the card again, so you've got to scroll down to the card you're currently at. But if you do it with the options, it just stays the same. So I would reset the opponents with the options. One thing I've noticed with my cards especially is that I've mostly got blue arrows. I think I've barely got a yellow arrow. The Cesaro, the Gothic Pro Cesaro, is one of them. I'm not sure if he's the only one, possibly though. So sometimes it can get tough, but with all the Gothic Pros or higher, I also noticed that rarely in a Neon Plus deck do I come across more than one card better than a Gothic Pro. So usually I'll be fine. I'll get attacked on the first one as long as I can get one card back. I will not have to fight for the rest, which is pretty good. So it makes it pretty easy to get wins, as I don't have to fight that much due to the card setup that I have, apparently due to the card setup. But it looks very much like we're not gonna do it. I've been decently lucky with the shards so far, I'd say, on this card. The first 3 shards were all within the first 8 picks. Not with like 8 picks, 3 shards, but every single shard respectively was within a maximum of 8 picks. So less than 24 picks, essentially, I got 3 shards. And now it's starting to get a bit downhill. Now, I'm not saying that it shouldn't go downhill, because I want to have that luck constantly. But, I mean, I would appreciate it. So, if the game would mind, maybe up that luck a bit more again. I had 1 on the very last one, but besides that, I was fine. So, I can't complain about the shard luck on the Neon so far. But, of course, the Eddie Guerrero is going to be a single, which is unfortunate, but I'm hoping for the heroic. I'm not exactly banking on a pro, because let's face it, with the amount of cards that I have, it's not exactly likely. But who knows if the luck continues, be it through event cards or not. I've had a decent run there where I've not gotten anything off of event cards either, where I played 3-4 events, team and singles, not getting a single pro on tiers where I maybe should have. Gothic and SummerSlam 18, I believe that was. So, maybe the tides have turned in that sense, at least for Neon tier. I'm pretty sure once we hit Shatter tier again, if it continues through to Shatter tier, it's all gonna go downhill again, and it's gonna take us a while to get up to plus. But of course, at least once we should hit Shattered, there's not a new tier to it anymore right now. Now the opinions divide on whether there's going to be new tier before WrestleMania or not, but I guess we're going to wait and see. By the way, one thing that quickly struck my mind, I pulled a Gothic yesterday. Nothing amazing in terms of pros or anything, but it was the Finn Balor with that awesome picture. Likely the best Finn Balor picture out there, I dare say. So I was actually quite happy when I pulled that, because if there's cool pictures, like cool in the sense of that Finn Balor, or other cards that are like really cool, other pictures, the Samoa Joe SummerSlam picture, for example, is cool with the NXT belt. I'm getting quite happy, even if I just pull the cards for the sake of that picture. So I was quite happy pulling that Finn Balor right there, even if it is only a Gothic card that is not even a pro. How dare I be happy about that? How dare I? Neon pull, I'm expecting definitely with 5 cards, 100% through the RD. Surely nothing else. Maybe. We got 36 shots per card. I'm not sure of the numbers. I want to say it's 120 resets per plus tier. So that would mean we could almost get 3, to be honest. I mean, it's possible. It's possible to get 3 during the Ring of Domination, which would be awesome, of course. Just stacking up the cards. Not necessarily pulling something great, but just stacking up the cards, stacking up the numbers would be cool already. Now we got 180 resets during the Team Ring of Domination. Oh, not team. During the Ring of Domination with 5 cards. That is almost guaranteed to be 2 resets. Depending on how long, of course, we're going to need for the current one. If I get it within this or the Shattered, within either the Neon or the Shattered card in standard here, I think we're almost guaranteed another reset in the Ring of Domination, which is going to be cool. Whether that's going to be an Eddie Guerrero or the Heroic card or anything else of use, I don't know, but we're hoping for the very best. I'm actually going to place Kane here because I've got a better chance of winning the matchup up top with The Rock. Not that I want to do it, but I was sensing that the card was going to be placed there, so I did it that way. I could have just placed The Rock where he is and then placed the Kane, to be honest. Would have probably been the safe play here. It doesn't matter. We've won the game anyways. We've played an extra matchup that maybe I didn't need to. Again, I've said this many times. I try to avoid where I don't have to fight unless it is 9-0. I got 1-9-0 so far this event. But with the deck I have, not really being a good selection of cards in terms of well-balanced or a lot of high-tier cards that can beat a lot of other cards that I'm going to come up against. I'm coming up against a lot of Gothic pros, and I've got a lot of Gothic pros. So on a lot of matchups, it just comes down to who procs, does somebody like properly proc, what do the cards proc, and all that. So there's a lot of ifs and buts in terms of who's going to win which matchup within those games. So I'm not really expecting 9 zeros left, right, and center, compared to when I set up the deck like I do with the tiered arrows essentially always being top left or always being bottom right or whatever. You've seen the tutorial before. If not, check out an episode on the channel. One of the SuperCard episodes will give you a bit of an idea of a way to set up your deck for Ring of Domination. I'm not saying the way. I'm not saying it always works, but it is definitely a way to set it up if you guys are looking for some tips, tricks, or whatever. Or generally speaking, for events, feel free to have a check through the videos. Trying when we get around to like a new event or to any event, generally speaking, to give you guys a bit of an idea of how I do set up my cards and all that. I wonder, was it episode 30 something? It might be episode 31, maybe. I don't know if that title. Sometimes the videos are named "How to Elimination Chamber," for example. There is, and I think there's one for two for last man standing. So I usually have named them "How to Ring Domination," episode 8. There you go. That is the one. If you want to go back, check that out. There's a few ideas, a few tricks about how I just personally set up my deck. I think I talk about 2 ways to set up your deck, and this right here is none of them. The way only works as well. I can tell you that much straight away. If you've got a bit of progress within the tier to go back down, as we're just about shattered. As soon as I change a card for something lower, I will lose out on shattered. But if you are Neon Plus Plus and you know you can't get shattered, but you Neon Plus Plus 4 now, you can drop down to Neon and still get the same cards within the Ring Domination without having to drop down the tier. I'm going to do it like this and hope that he puts it down in the middle and that I can avoid a fight like that. Is that the case? Game, please. Please. Hey. Very nice. But yeah, so I cannot adjust my decks any way possible. If you guys are a bit further into any tier, you guys can happily go ahead, watch that video, and adjust your deck accordingly. And feel free to hit me with some feedback if it has worked out for you, if it has helped you, or if you just keep on losing games because it's not working. I don't know. You guys be your own judge. Can we get another shard? We got 1 so far, right? Can we get another one? No. 4 picks left, so that is pretty much a shard guaranteed in the next matchup. Well, not pretty much. It is a shard guaranteed in the next matchup, but you guys are not going to witness that anymore. We're going to cut the video right here. I hope you guys did enjoy. If so, please drop a like down below. It would be very much appreciated. Also, subscribe for more daily WWE SuperCard content. And check out the socials and the links down there. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and all the nonsense. You know how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Enjoy the Ring Domination. Good luck on whatever grind you're going to go for. Feel free to leave down below what cards you're going to go for. And if any are pros for you guys. And until the next one, have a good one. And peace.